Hey, good morning, everyone.
I always get my ass whooped out there for the licks.
I ain't taking no
As soon as I
shit.
come in, it's a fight.
Hey, everyone, good morning. Long night of charging. Hard to sleep. All good. Everybody's good. We are taking us a stroll through Denver. I'm actually getting a little coffee for $1. I want to thank everyone for coming and watching and supporting, and donating. You guys are great. Just to show you guys, I'm over here by the Civic Center. I'm going to the library. It's not open yet, but I'll hang around that area until it does. So in that way I can write this motion. These are the transit cops, right? These are the ones that Sergeant Ingersoll. Remember him? Fuck RTD. She didn't like being recorded. Did you see that? Maybe she's gonna start crying. You might want to tell me that I have to get off the sidewalk again, right? Or they're gonna trespass me off the sidewalk, off the public space, because you know only RTD has that kind of magic power. I guess. It's a big bus right there. Woo. Bends in the middle. Be nice to turn one of those into an RV, huh? Oh yeah. Bring it on. Here we go. Situation on the bus. These fucking fucktards here, huh? What's going on here, huh? This fucking fucktard. Do you think he's got enough on his death belt there? Yeah, probably couldn't go like, he couldn't go 1 round boxing. That's why he's got to have all that shit on him. Damn it. Look at this guy, Corporal. That would be probably like, that's Corporal Fat as a motherfucker right there. That's what he is. Corporal Fat as fuck. That's some kind of standard. I guess RTD doesn't have any kind of fucking physical standard or nothing. I guess diabetes, high blood pressure, and fucking couldn't run to his car if he had to depend his life on it.
How's it go? Good?
Yeah. Like your old lady's ass crack.
I bet it is.
Yeah, delicious. Fuck RTD Transit Police in the neck deep with something sharp. Fuck y'all. You're the only motherfuckers that think you can trespass somebody off of public fucking property and public space. Tell Ingersoll I said hi. I'll see him in federal court. That stupid motherfucker. Hey Ingersoll, I told you when you fuck with me, don't fuck with me. I quoted case law. I told you everything. And you were too fucking stupid. Just way too stupid. Look at this guy. Look at this fucking guy. Wow. Look at this. He doesn't walk, he waddles like a penguin. He's so fat. How disgusting is that? Shame on you. Sorry guys, I'm gonna try to be less brutal. Trying to change my ways here, okay? But you know, these guys are a little special in my heart, right? Because they arrested me twice on public property, and now they're trying to charge me with a felony and everything, right? On public property. Why? Because they're too fucking stupid to even get up in the morning, but they give them fucking guns, and they think they're smart enough to write a report. They think they're smart enough to write a report. But you know, his fellow Sergeant Ingersoll, that stupid rock-headed motherfucker, right? Even though I was, man, I shot so much case law at him. So much. And he did it anyways, right? Are you guys gonna try to trespass me off the public sidewalk too? Huh? How about you, fatty, walking like a penguin? Are you gonna try to fucking trespass me off this public sidewalk too? Come on, there's 3 of you. Huh? I know it must be irritating. And wait, here, since they did it over there because I was speaking vulgar language, here, how's this for vulgar? Fuck you, fat parasite motherfuckers. No justice, no peace. Fuck the transit police in their dirty asses. What, you're not gonna arrest me for fucking vulgar language, Sergeant? You're not as stupid as your fucking asshole brothers, Ingersoll? Huh? You're not gonna fucking arrest me for being annoying? Or because I'm bothering rich people? Or is this not the area, right? I guess Union Station has more fucking money. This is where the bums hang out, right? So you won't arrest me here. You won't say shit because I'm on this public property, right? I can walk all over the outside of this motherfucker and yell at you all fucking day. And you can't do a goddamn thing about it. Huh? You fucking, yeah, suck my dick. Fuck you in your fucking neck like they fuck your wife when you are working. Come on, do something. You fucking fat, parasitic pieces of fucking shit. No justice, no peace. Fuck the Denver police and the fucking transit police. Hey, you want to call them? I'd love to add you to a lawsuit, you fucking parasites. Sorry, I'm a little angry, folks. Sleeping rough kind of makes you a little cranky. Here, let's see if these fucking boys over here will fucking say something. Here we go. Over here we got some fucking transit police on this side, right? I wonder if they're gonna arrest me here on this public sidewalk for being vulgar and saying things that fucking offend people, right? And make bullshit fucking statements. Hey, you guys got anything to say? You wanna arrest me there, fat boy? Huh? I'm having a great day, huh? Why don't you waddle your fat parasite ass back to your fucking parasite check, huh? You disgusting embarrassment to any fucking uniform that ever existed, huh? Fuck allied police in the fucking neck with something sharp. Yep, and don't forget to wipe. Oh my God, wonderful. Nothing like fuck copsing and coffee. Hey, you guys are planning, huh? You want to make up a fucking reason to arrest me? You fucking stupid no-brain motherfuckers. Huh? Is there any word here offensive enough? You fat parasite. Wash that uniform and lose about 300 pounds. You fucking diabetic, high blood pressured fuck. No justice, no peace. Motherfuck the transit police. Especially that big fat motherfucker walking over there. Right? Look at them all drive away like cockroaches. They won't fuck with me now. Why? Because I am going to own them in federal court. Because they're too fucking stupid to know their fucking job. No justice. No peace.
Nigga, what you fucking looking at? Fucking nigga, what you looking at? Fucking looking at.
Woo! That poor guy's about to get an ass whipping. He just run. Man. Hey, I'm just mad. He's fucking crazy. Big difference. Remember, hey, fuck the police. Happy fuck the cops day. It's every day of the week and twice on Tuesdays. Look at him run to his car. Watch, look at him run to his car. Run, 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 run to the car. Run, run. Tell Ingersoll he's a piece of fucking shit. Fuck Sergeant Ingersoll. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, fuck the police. Yeah, yeah. Bye, ladies. Bye, ladies. You shouldn't have arrested me on a fucking public sidewalk, you motherfuckers. Now you're gonna fucking have my wrath every time you see my face. You're gonna listen to my voice, and I'm gonna fucking berate you, and I'm going to shame you publicly every time that I see you. Why? Because you're a fat, worthless piece of shit, and fuck the transit police. Oh yeah. Sorry. Man, it's only words. I don't know how much more I can audit, really. I don't know if I can control myself. I just can't control my mouth. You know, when I consider the hardship that I'm going through because of them, it just starts making me angry. In most cases, public shaming is about as close as justice we can get. Correct, Stephen Major. I just, nothing else I can do, right? I mean, I can't beat their ass for arresting me unlawfully, and then, and then to make even more lying statements to try to absolutely ruin a human being's life by charging them with a felony, well knowing that there is no felony involved. The cop knows it. Right, the DA knows it, the judge knows it, but they all go forward like they got something. It's shameful. Recap. Oh, sweet potato. I was just walking around. As I said, I'm doing a little deal here on sleeping rough in Denver. And yesterday I had a big issue with my phones to charge them. It took forever. My chargers are not... What I had wasn't like a fast charger or whatever. is a one amp kind of deal. It took almost all night. No, not almost, it took all night. And have to watch them, all that kind of shit. So I finally have all my batteries charged. I have my phone charged. Got me a little coffee. I want to thank everyone for their kindness. So now I'm just walking here. This is where all that festivities was yesterday. All of this was I'm inside the enclosed part, right? So as you can see, there's nothing else here. So they broke it down yesterday. As soon as it was over, and boom, it's done, right? They're done. So it's back open to the regular populace. They are watering the sprinklers here in the park, so the grass is wet. But this park also closes its grassy area most days of the week. Of course, it's done for the homeless. But here, I'll show you something. If you look at this park here, okay, this side of the park here, and then this road right here, which is Broadway, okay. If you look right there across the street, there's another grassy area there. That's the area of the Capitol, and that area is federal, right? So the jurisdiction is state troopers. So Denver can't fuck with them. Which is the same guys that yesterday when I made that impromptu audit. I mean that impromptu cop watch there that I said pigs with 2 exclamation marks. They were state troopers from that jurisdiction. This is where the library is, right? So the library doesn't open until 10 Central Mountain Time. It is now 7:11. So it's gonna be a while. So I'll hang out and talk and chit chat. Find a spot to sit at. I was about to sit there, but somebody beat me to it. Good morning. Huh? Fuck yeah. Of course you can have a little bit of my coffee. Oh, it's okay, man. My name is Abby. I'm
Becky.
known as Liberty Freak on YouTube.
I know this one girl that she does a great job at security.
Uh-huh.
And she loves ice like my sister.
Half and half, is that fair enough?
That's great. I went there, it was so dirty. Trying to make it so dirty. Like, face, makeup.
You look wonderful. If you look good without makeup, you're good. There's nothing to worry about, right? This man's
Your name's Adam?
Abby.
Abby. Oh, can you grab that license, please?
Yes. Very important, huh?
Yeah. Thank you.
Hey, you have a great day, you hear? Absolutely. Hold on, folks. You're right, Rich. Hold on a second, man. Hey guys, I'm gonna mute this for a minute, okay, and then I'll come back in a second.
Big old hot.
Alrighty. So, what's your name?
Oh, wait, I don't know.
Oh. Yeah, I'll do it like this. Look, so that your hair is not in there. Perfect. Perfect.
My name is Veronica LaMonica.
So, what brought you out here to the streets of
Aren't
Denver?
you the artist?
Are you an artist?
I think there was an artist I was so mean about. I was so mean when I was on drugs. And when I was on drugs, I used to get spray mace because everyone was all your breath reeks. And when you do drugs, you don't even want to go to NA. You don't want to do nothing. You get so lazy. You just lay there and you just lay and lay. And I pray that everyone goes and gets rehab.
Cool. So you're in the rehab process right now?
I'm in the beginning stages of it, and it's great because you get affiliated with like groups and stuff.
Right.
And
People who
sobriety is great.
Right.
Because you see the world in clarity.
And you get support from other people who kind of...
Yeah, and it's just so great. And the 12 steps is great. And God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the things I can.
Amen.
And
Amen.
The difference to make a difference, and to know the difference, and know to be straight, and to have regulations and rules, and don't act like a fool like you're 14 years old every day.
Right.
And I pray for people that are going through the regulations, because drugs is not cool, and it's like your brain on drugs. And I say no to drugs.
Cool. Thank you very much. I'm glad that my first interview is someone going off.
I love Dare. I'll bring that back if we have to on the commercials, because it's just like a depression, and it's just...
So is depression a big issue that brought you to homelessness?
Yeah, depression, and I think antidepressant pills that made it worse, and using drugs and drugs actually mess up your spine because it's trying to kill the toxins, and so your spine hurts.
Right.
And this Dr. Joe Mazzarato was a great doctor, and he's such a great doctor. And drugs, on top of drugs, don't help. And when you're clear, you can walk so straight.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow, thank you very much. I want to thank you for taking the time
You too,
and being cool and being cool enough for that here. And besides that coffee, I don't have much to give because I sleep rough like you.
Thank you guys.
Yeah. So I see you here. Thank you. And you be blessed.
That are on drugs, please don't hurt them. They're just sad.
I hear you.
And I like to go to rehab, but I said no. I love that, but I want to say yes to NA.
Yes,
Ohio,
right.
That made it. I
That's
think it was
right.
Akron, Ohio. What was it?
Well, look, she said no, and look what happened. Thank you, ma'am.
Great book from Ohio.
God bless you. I'll see you around here.
Yeah, God bless. Good luck to everyone that needs help. And I think it's a pleasure.
I'll be praying for you.
You too. I pray for everyone else that has issue with it.
Good deal.
Thank you. And I want to do without drugs and drugs. Thank you.
And I pray that you do. Yes, ma'am. Well, she asked me if I could share some coffee, and of course I could share some coffee. I told her, and I shared it, and I asked her for an interview. So, I was given some money yesterday. So, how you doing, man? Good morning. And so I took what I had, and I gave her some, right? Have you had coffee yet this morning, brother? No, why not?
Thank you, sir.
That's enough for 2 coffees, huh? God bless you, bro. I'm the Liberty Freak, if you ever look on YouTube. All right, you have a good day, man. I sleep rough just like you out here. Have a good day, man. And oh man, whew. I love it. It feels good to be good. I'm looking for a trash can because I gotta throw this thing away and I don't want to litter. So let me put my eyeballs back on. Where's everybody at? Hey, Liberty, you okay, fella? Yeah, I'm doing real well. Little achy, pretty achy. It was a rough day yesterday because it was extremely hot yesterday. Saludos, B Express. That's a new name to me, B Express. Yeah, it was brutally hot yesterday, and so it was hard to get around. It was like I wanted to pass out. Today is not going to be so hot. Today it's only going to be about they say about 85. So that's pretty sweet, especially when you have it high in the 90s, 100, and then all of a sudden the next day it goes down to about 85. You can just totally feel the difference. And it's pretty breezy here in Colorado, and always the air is dry, so it's nice. It's very pleasant. You guys remember this place from yesterday? There's the broom, right, with the dustpan, the broom that you can't touch, the broom that you can't caress. Oh. Always the rules, right? As if you have no rights whatsoever, ever. Skateboarders, blah, blah, blah. Which is sad. You see these things they put here on the concrete? These doohickeys right here, let me get it from the side. Alright? So they put these on there, right? So the skateboarders can't come through here and grind on this. Which I think is a shame, because it's a lot of city here for the skateboarders. It really doesn't do much of shit to this place out here anyways. They never want anybody to do anything, right? You can't hang out, you can't skateboard, can't ride your bicycle, can't blah, 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 blah. Alright, I was dying to try one of these yesterday. Alright. Oh, trash can. This is the city laughing back at us, right? Showing us how all we are is just about to get screwed, right? If you even want something as basic as water, you better get down on your face, prostrate, and fucking suck it up out of a puddle. Oh wow, let's go to one of these little rocking chair deals, right? See, one faces one way and one faces the other, but the entire thing teeter-totters. Wow, that is annoying, and they have a bell. Maybe I don't want to rock on it, because who the hell wants to hear that bell? Oh, shit, that's pretty comfortable. All right. The statue of "We Will Fuck You," says Rachel. Yeah, that bell's pretty annoying, isn't it? I wanted to rock on this thing, but now I don't want to rock on it, right? That's probably why they put it on there, so you don't stay on here too long, because it just annoys you until you get off. Oh, stuff it with paper, you genius, sweet potato. Let me go back here and see what everybody was saying. Man, you guys are chatting a bunch. Night Shadows Patrol. Hello everyone. Hello everyone who's new. No. Sweet Potato said, so they tried to arrest you for what? Sleeping rough on a public sidewalk? No, it was just that I got arrested twice at Union Station here by RTD and a sergeant of the transit police, which is the same guys that I was just berating, right? And he came and arrested me because I was using vulgar language and people were offended, and that doesn't work that way. So I went back the next day pissed, right, to protest in the same place because nobody's going to tell me I can't speak in America. And I didn't threaten anyone or nothing. You know, you guys know what I do. You know, you guys know I protest, but I don't threaten people's lives. I don't threaten cops' lives. But anyways, you know, they went over there and the second day, and now they charged me with felony tampering with a witness because some big fat crybaby cook, you know, said he was, you know, he's not a piece of shit. You know, did he threaten you in any way? Well, I'm not a piece of shit. He said, so so we need to, so I got a little pissed anyways, and that's why I was yelling at him, because they arrested me a second time, right? And that was the reason why I had the ankle monitor and blah, 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 blah. And, sorry, I don't feel like sitting down. The more I walk around, the less stoved up I feel. And so that's why I started yelling at them. I'm pretty pissed about that. They've hurt my being able to go to Arizona for the winter to be with my aunt. That really pissed me off. So yeah, so what I do is I yell at them and keep yelling at them, right? And now they did wrong, because right after they arrested me there, they arrested me on June 2nd and on June 4th, right? Because I went right back to the same spot right after I got out of jail. Did the same exact thing. So I went back there, and after I got arrested on the 4th, the city wrote a memo to each other, like a big old, hey everybody, pay attention. There's a bunch of First Amendment auditors out here with cameras or whatever, and they're protected by the Constitution. They have an absolute right. But here are all the reasons why you can't arrest them. And you should. And blah, 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 blah. And then basically on that memo, they explained how every single thing that I did at Union Station is absolutely protected speech and protected by the Constitution and the Colorado Constitution, admitted by themselves right there on the paperwork. And it was written 2 days afterwards. It was written on the 6th. I was arrested on the 4th. And it was actually sent out and revised on the 10th. So even they admit that I have no case, that they have no case, that I did nothing. So then they tried to incorporate a lying phone call from Allied Security, right? Which is the gray uniformed cops that were just there in that video. I mean, right now, earlier in the video, right? So one with a gray top uniform, right? A lying, nasty, corrupt, nothing but a bitch, right? So this lady, her name is Keola Slater, Keola Slater, called them and said, I have it on a video that I just made, right? Because they don't have my video. They don't have the video of us walking around filming each other, right? So they figure that they can lie and that they're going to get away with it. They still haven't learned their lesson with us, have they? So, what was I saying? Yeah, oh, so she says, oh yeah, he's starting to get more aggressive. He's starting to, he's threatening us. He's threatening to off security guards. She said he's threatening to off security officers, right? He said, what did he say? Well, he said he was going to come back and shoot us, and and I'm like, really? That would have been the first thing you said on a call. You would have called and said, hey, there's a guy here trying, threatening to shoot us. That would have been the first words out of your mouth, right? But it wasn't. Why? Because she's lying. You can hear her just like, and stutter all through it, right? And in the video, you can watch her. She's doing nothing but just walking alongside of us. And I'm just saying, la, 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 la. And when she says, oh, he's starting to get more aggressive, I'm starting to say, hey, everybody raise your hands that is old enough to remember sticks and stones may break my bones, but words would never hurt me. And then I said, well, but it's different today. It's 2019, so today it's more said like, let a pig, if you make a pig wail, you go to jail. That's what I was saying, that it was threatening their lives. And then when she started saying that I was threatening to come back and off security officers and come back and shoot them, I'm actually saying, back in the day, civil rights activists, right, they didn't have to cuss or do anything crazy to be able to cause attention, to themselves for the protest, right? Because back in those days, simply being black was the agitator, right? You got enough black people saying they're not going to do something in a white town, that was the agitation, right? And that's exactly what saying and explaining at the moment that she says that I'm threatening and that I'm going to come back and shoot people. When the hell have you guys ever heard me say I'm going to come back and shoot nobody? That shit's absolutely crazy, right? It's insane. It was simply because I wasn't bowing to her imagined authority, right? Or to her unlawful orders. I wasn't complying with her unlawful orders. So she felt that she had to lie with something dangerous, right? To make them come faster and to show me that I will comply, right? So that is one of the most atrocious things I've ever seen, because that could have caused me my life, my very life, right? You know, she's saying I'm threatening, walking around, threatening officers and everything. Insane. She says, oh, and in the video she's like, oh, right now he's walking through the fountain. Yep, he's walking through the fountain. He's harassing children. He's harassing families. He's being very vulgar. I wasn't even in the fountain. I was walking way away from the fountain. Right, so she's absolutely lying. But she's too stupid to realize that somebody's videotaping her. So I guess she must have figured that videotape was going to turn into vapor, I guess, at the end of the episode or something, because, you know, obviously it just shows how stupid these people are, right? How evil, you know, these people are. Oh, car's pretty empty. And so that's what I'm facing now with these 2 charges. Well, it's 2 charges on this, on the first arrest, and then and then I had a disturbing the peace on the second arrest, but they just dropped that and charged me with felony intimidation of a witness. Because I went back and the same person that was there when I was there the first time, I guess, you know, that's good enough to intimidate a witness, right? If you say anything to that person, that's an intimidation. And boy, I'll tell you, in today's day and age, intimidation comes real easy because people are just fucking snowflakes. I mean, just cowardly snowflakes. Jane Favara, good morning. Night Shadows is subscribed to you as well. Oh, thank you. Yeah, guys, if you can, subscribe to my channel here. Yeah, and I have that video out there. I'm gonna repost it, I believe, but I had to be clear. What happened was that the video that I posted, the one where I was explaining what was really going on, I actually meant to upload it privately, and it was uploading extremely slow. It was one of those uploads that I just set it to upload, put it away, and, you know, put my phone down and went to sleep, right, and checked it in the morning. By the time I checked it in the morning, I realized it wasn't set to private, and several people had seen it already, so it got out there. I just wanted to verify first with my lawyer to see if it's okay if I can put it out there, right? But I need the world to see the truth quickly, right? To embarrass them for their lies, right? They need to grow a set, stop being such snowflakes. That's right, little bitty pea. It's never too early to whack a troll. Yeah, whack 'em, hack 'em. Ugly people off the channel. This channel is about love. That's right, Rach. You tell them. That's my enforcer right there. So calm down if you're an idiot. Rachel will handle you. Which twat is that? Who's being ugly? Freedom or death? No freedom of speech here. We do have freedom of speech here. But freedom of speech applies against governmental entities, not private establishments, right? This is my own private establishment. If you're here, you're going to be loving and caring. You can share your debates. You know, you can share your thoughts or opinions. That's quite right. You don't necessarily have to agree with me, right? You can share your non-agreeing points, right? And that's okay. You're not going to be hacked for that. But if you get on here and you become an asshole, right, and you want to start, you insult anybody in my stream, you're gone. You know, you start name calling, you're gone. You know. All you gotta do is ask, Jane. All you gotta do is ask. You know, sometimes I don't like the wrench thing because then people just start, you know, getting crazy with it, right? And really, you can't almost say anything on here because a lot of people, you know, might have said a comment and, you know, kind of just, you know, you just didn't agree with, right? You know, and a lot of times, you know, it's with the ladies sometimes, you know, when somebody says something harsh. But, he's a dick. Yeah, I've had a few haters, but you know what? The truth is, you know, I'm trying to find a stand somehow or something I can use here. You know, but the truth is, I think I have haters because I'm reaching folks, right? I believe that the message is getting out. I believe that we are extremely effective here in Colorado. And they know it, and I believe that a lot of these trolls are actually, if they're not government, it's just really ignorant Americans, right? I mean, they're the sheep they're the cause of the problem, right? Like they're part of that problem. I let them be on here, you know. You want to be on my shit and debate so you can understand and maybe learn. That's all good, you know. Hey, Darlene Marie. Okay, so as you guys can see, we are here at the park. It is nice and super quiet here this morning, right? There's the sprinklers watering the beautiful flowers. I gotta say that they do tend to the flora here, right? I mean, it is pretty out here, right? The flowers out here are pretty enough to take macro pictures of. That says a lot. Oh look, I think they're still packing up over there. Let's check it out. Drop number 3,211. So, yeah, and yesterday I was running down the street. No, it was like a few days ago. I was in Aurora, and I was by the library there, and I dropped my phone as I was running across the street. I didn't even hear it, right? And this is it's on a road called Alameda, which is a busy road like Colfax. And some lady in a minivan goes, "Your phone! You dropped your phone!" My heart sank to my toes when I looked back, and there was my phone literally in the middle of the street, and the cars were going, and they're all passing by, and I'm just staring at it as I'm running to it, thinking, "Oh my God!" The last thing I wanted to see was it go, as somebody went over it, and man, nobody ran over it, and there was like 10, 15 cars that went by. And then when I got closer, I was like, "What?" And I just stopped in the middle of the street. I made traffic stop so I can pick it up. And I looked at it, didn't even get scratched. Thank God. Magic B, thank you for this blessing. You're here. So here's what's left pretty much of the big shebang yesterday, right? This is where the stage would have been. This is the main stage here. Just a few guys left, right? Some boxes, equipment, right? They probably would be working out here all night long, through the night. That right there is the court building right behind it. Right there is where Karen Sidaro was arrested for protesting the mayor during his inauguration. They just arrested her simply because she's Karen Sidaro. And she's a pretty badass lady. Nobody really highlights her on this thing, but you'll see that maybe one day I should make some videos about their Occupy videos. Wow. 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people here protesting, right? We're talking about every cop in Denver was out here in force with riot gear, right? Full batons, the whole 9 yards. It was brutal, super brutal. The younger days of Eric and when Miss Janet started, right? Yeah, so there's nobody out here. It's really nice and quiet. Darlene Marie, does my PayPal work? Yes, so far. So far it is. I'm like, if they send $5, I'm already transferring it over to my bank just in case. I also have a GoFundMe set up because being that we're sleeping rough out here in Denver, I need a new rolling home. Ooh, what's this down here? Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's check this out. Oh, very cool. So, some type of colored glass, right? But it's like a vent, right? It's like a vented door. All kinds of multicolored glass there. It's almost like artful jalousies, right? That's a pretty deal right there. I must say Denver is a very beautiful city. Wow, and they really do spare no expense on all these things. Darlene is beautiful. Thank you, Darlene, for doing that. Yeah, Wobbly Boost. They did the same thing to Janet Matson. Totally shut her shit down with no, just, they never give you a reason. And they just say, yeah, you were cut because you violated the rules. Policies. Which one? No answer. So Miss Manson had probably like $1,500 in there. Now she's got to wait 180 days to get her money back. Imagine if that was all you had. Yes, they completely blocked Janet, Wobbly Boost. Here's the fountains. It's a couple sea lions being ridden by some naked kids. Very nice. There used to be these big old heads here, and some type of art. These big old statue heads that look like they were made out of bronze, and they moved those. Over there's the Denver Post. That's the Denver Post right there, the big newspaper. The Denver Compost. That's a good name for it. The Denver Compost, where journalism dies, where truth is not. Well, guys, I'm just here killing time with you guys because the library doesn't open until 10 o'clock. If I wish Mr. Frank was here, Frank Stroll. He's an architect by trade. Probably the best motions lawsuit writer without being a lawyer that I've ever met. He's the guy that's the master of the public records request here. You either give him what the fuck he asked for, exactly how he asked for it, he just sues you in court. He doesn't fuck around. And so whenever he asks for something, it is there. He's like Merrill Lynch. So being that he's an architect, he knows a lot of the history of here, right? So you guys look at this building right here, right? Look how creepy this building is. I'm gonna show you something. He told me who it was, like French something or other, right? He's like, oh yeah, that was just a French architect that built that building, blah, 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 right? But if you look at it, it looks like a fortress, right? You can see like, you know, like gun turrets all along the top, right? These little slits, right? The windows are like really tiny to non-existent, right? Very weird building. That's not a jail or anything, right? Just looks like one. Jared Glover is a disruptor and needs to be blocked from all Denver streams. Well, cool. You guys see a Jared Glover, hack him. I think he's already off my channel though. Yeah, it looks like a building Star Wars uses as a background, says Wobbly Boost. Yes, it does. Ever since the first day I came to this city and looked at it, I was like, damn, that just looks like some kind of future fort, right? Yep, I put the link to the GoFundMe beneath on the description. It is an enormous link. I mean, you hit copy link and holy moly, it's half a page long. Okay, so here in this park, they have these two statues, right? You have the cowboy here, right? It's pretty neat, very realistic, right? Well done. Very artistic. And then it's called the Bronco Buster. Alexander Mr. Proctor is a sculptor. He died in 1950. It says that 1917, Denver Mayor Robert Spear asked Proctor to sculpt two equestrian monuments for the city, Bronco Buster and On the War Trail. Bronco Buster captures the legendary spirit of the Old West here in the heart of Denver. The cowboy model, Bill Slim Ridings, was a notable Pendleton Roundup rodeo rider. Proctor moved with his family to Denver in 1871, where he developed a love for hunting and sketching wild animals. Self-proclaimed sculptor in buckskin, Proctor was a true frontiersman, growing up hunting jackrabbits in what is now known as Civic Center Park. So right here was where the dude hunt rabbits and shit. None of this was here. And then over here is the other one, which is On the War Trail, right? Which is basically just you know, it's the white folks over here and natives over here is what it is, right? They're paying homage to the Native Americans who were here, and they destroyed and removed it. I mean, that's how it is. That's a fact. In 1917, Denver Mayor asked Proctor to go on the war trail is a Proctor's tribute to the native people of Colorado. Proctor felt a kinship and deep respect for American Indians, portraying them with dignity and nobility. Models were Jackson Sundown of the Idaho Nez Perce tribe and Big Beaver of the Montana Blackfeet tribe. Proctor was a foremost American sculptor of his era, with monumental sculptures located in cities across the United States, from Washington, D.C. to Portland to Oregon. And it was cast in 1921. Roman bronze works dedicated May 10th, 1922. Presented to Denver by Stephen Knight. Very neat. Look at that. They even built in the horse's wanka. So many fuckwits and government plants on Discord. It says Wobbly Boost. Yeah, I hear that. Lost a lot of folks there. They got information from Discord, and they just absolutely gobbled it up, and they judged me all over for it. I mean, they just judge everybody blanketed, right? You know, I love them and forgive them all. I prayed a little. I was given some peace, and then I was given some conviction felt a little guilty about talking shit about guys that right now I was termed as a degenerate and scumbags and all of that, but you know, if I'm supposed to pray for those who I don't like, if I liked you and you turned that way, I'm especially going to pray for you, and I forgive you, and I still think you're amazingly talented. Happy fucking Cops Day. So yeah. Look at this beautiful garden, right? It's like fucking beautiful out here. It is just, you know, these things wet. What is today? Monday. You gotta look around because it says that always like these grassy areas are closed. So I gotta see what grassy area is which, so that I don't get hemmed up with a ticket here. That's pretty neat looking. Damn, I thought for a second I was like, man, that guy's Johnson's the size of a leg. Oh, it's two dudes. They're like mixed together there. And now those people weren't wonderful people. I'm gonna sit over here. I can sit over here and be a little invisible. Well, I learned that it's safer to sleep in front of a shelter, you know, like a Jesus Saves or you know, St. Francis. When you sleep there, right in front of there, a lot less crime, a little safer. The folks tend to, there's like no real dope going on around there, right? Dope dealers. And the people tend to take care of each other a little bit, right? They look out for each other in there. It's like a safe haven. Most of the ladies want to go there or be near there. They just let you camp outside on the sidewalk. Unlike Father Woody's, right? Because Father Woody's feels like it owns every sidewalk around it, even across the street and everything, right? Enough to put people in jail because they don't move when they tell them to. Shame on Margaret, that dude, and everybody else at Father Woody's who takes part in that. Every other shelter here in Denver will let you stay outside for safety reasons. There's a lot of drugs out here. There's a lot of drug dealers out here in these parks, right? They're arresting us and prosecuting us for words, and that they don't do shit about all these dope dealers out here. I mean, they hang out here on the park like if they were homeless, right? But they're not. They make tons of money. And then there's youth out here, right? There's like teenage kids and shit, that 20-year-olds that don't give a shit about people. They could care less about a human being. They'll snatch your shit and take off running. You'll never catch it. They'll beat your ass and take all your shit. They'll snatch things out of your bag while you're sleeping. That's just really sad, you know, to be out here in this situation and to do that to someone else in this situation. The human heart's a very dark place. It's evil by nature. For I sin into the world through one man, all men are born sinners. And a sinful heart is a terrible thing, man. It's a terrible thing how you can care so little for another human being and just have no empathy, give a shit. Okay, we go back here because sometimes you guys ask questions and stuff, and I'll talk and then I forget. I mean, I'm not reading it, and some people get butthurt. These are hard to get your money. People give up. That's their plan, to discourage us so they don't gotta pay. It says, just Candace, Bull Bears. Merbites called out a hit on the Denver crew about the time Otto got jammed up. Thanks to all decrepit disruptors from hell, Merbites. Oh, well, I didn't know that, Bull Bears. Yeah, that's about the time when everybody's PayPal got canceled, and there were a bunch of you know, like what do you call it? Shit, reports on videos and stuff. Well, thank you, Miss Savannah Worthy. That's horrible. Top Rock, pubic serpents. At Top Rock, pubic serpents was my dad's favorite joke. Yeah, instead of public servants, pubic serpents. Oh, how awesome is that, Wobbly Boost? John Martinez, Google, YouTube is government owned. PayPal, sucking the brown spot, and collaborated. Yeah, yeah. You know, Google's original, you know, motto was "Don't be evil," and now like they're the most evil, one of the most evil entities on earth. Billions in public buildings and zero for homeless. They do a little for homeless here, a little bit, but it's not a whole lot, right? And a lot of them, it's just not by the city. It's done by, you know, non-profits and stuff like that. Oh, right here, there, guys driving that machine there, right? They're bringing the grass back. What it's doing, it's, you know, it gets very compacted when there's so many people here for an event. So that machine aerates the ground, right? It makes little holes so that it can get oxygenated and also hold water. Like I said, they do take care of their grounds and flowers here and stuff. I mean, with as many homeless that stay here and all that kind of stuff, actually the grass looks great, right? I think it's not also, you know, it's also for not just to remove the homeless all the time, but I think that the pauses in closing the city, the green grass area, it's also because if you don't, the grass will just die eventually from so much use. So it needs a break. Hey darling, hi. Oh, please take a moment to watch my latest video. I made a slideshow that speaks volumes on the corruption of the world we live in today. I will, Darlene Marie. When I get off, let me see if I hate when it does that. You try to, you know, tap on somebody's name, and it just does not respond. Later, Top Rock. How many homeless could that have fed? Asked Rachel Wooten. Little bitty P sub at Darlene Marie. We'll check it out. Wobbly Woos. Juan, Google is organized crime. Same mob as the government, industry, education, and health. You know? Juan Martinez. Folks, we need to set up and start a group, 411 Liberty Bell calling system. So when someone is in trouble, everyone will know and can help. Use internet, not YouTube. Yeah, and okay, I already have it started. I got to go back and find out how to get in again. I forgot my password or whatever, but I'm going to. We are going to be transferring over. I will be giving probably my next video the information on it. I'm going to start my BitChute. All of the big names in YouTube are transferring over to BitChute. It's just the word bitch with UTE added to it. Great platform, a lot freer, pretty much about the same as YouTube. It's just the one that everybody else is going to. Like I listened to a guy named Mr. Medicare. Mr. Medicare went over to BitChute completely off YouTube. This is a guy that holds a live stream every Sunday, and there's 15, 16, 20,000 people watching. I'm amazed because I have 42, right? This guy has 15,000 average, right? Darlene Marie, you are now. So go ahead and post. Discord. Dicks scored equals biggest dickhead wins. Yeah, in Discord, I agree. I'm not giving anybody's wrench to anybody, Jane. I just gave her one. Liberty Freak 2020. I've got a great signal here. Full bars, full blast. Liberty Freak, I'm a garden girl. That's beautiful. Yeah, it is. I'm a garden person too. I'm really big into flowers. I usually take macro pictures of some out here, and my background on my phone is some awesome purple flower from Janet's house. Just up close, real close. I have audio but no video. Can anybody see me and hear me okay? Thank you, Rachel. I did 3 times, no change, says Michigan Woodsman. Dolly Marie, please help, at Liberty Freak. See link in his description box. That says Dolly Marie. Rachel Wooden, if you can help Liberty towards a new van, please do. Thank you, Rachel. Wobbly Boost, Merb is the cops. Fact. Yeah. You know, big government entities are getting into this, right? They're considering this dangerous, but it's only dangerous to them and their corruption and their paychecks. That's all it is. It's not dangerous to the people. We're not dangerous to the people. We stand up for the people, right? We stand up against that ugliness. We are not violent here. I watch Merv, he amuses me. I've never watched any of those things. I don't go on the Discord, none of that crap. I don't do any of those. Hey man, I like your hat. It looks good with your shorts. Cowboy hats like that should be worn with shorts. So boy just decided he's gonna park right in front of me, right? He's getting out, checking out the grass, making sure he did a good job, if it's done enough, right? He's checking his work. That's important. Okay, so I had a dude over there eyeballing me from afar. And that's the guy that I was saying, hey man, that fucking cowboy hat doesn't look good with that shorts. As soon as I started saying that, he dipped. He had been staring at me for quite a while. Where'd he go? Oh, disappeared. Oh, there he goes. Over there. See how he's looking back? Just straight staring at me. Hey, your smile. You're on candid camera. See him right there, going up the stairs there with the hat. Why would you be checking me out? It's pretty far. I don't know how many. I'm not really good with distances, right? But I would say I was at least a good damn near half a football field away from him, and they were just staring at me on that bench. And the moment I said the comment about the hot whatever, looked up at me and started walking away. And if you guys think the gang stalk is not real, you're crazy out here. I mean, for us, it is super fucking real, right? Because as you guys know, they all watch our videos. Oh shit. This is why it wouldn't be a good, I wouldn't last long out here with anything valuable. Okay. What's wrong with this picture? What's wrong with this picture in the park? See how far away I was from it? Look. What's wrong with that, right? Just left my bag there like an idiot. Pikes is in here. What up, Pikey? You guys have any questions? Would you like to ask me anything about my daily going-ons, or you know, a lot of guys, I've seen videos on YouTube about people like, you know, oh, spending a day out on the street homeless one day or whatever, right? They never make it past 2. I think I saw a couple did it for like a week. You know, but coming from having no knowledge at all of what it's like out here, it's a little bit more different. You know, like they'll be like, oh my God, I'm out here, it's brutal. It's, you know, whatever. I don't know, maybe because I've always been more of an outdoors person, and I live the way that I live. I'm used to a little bit more to the difficulties. Being older and sick, or, you know, your body's like hurts a little more and shit like that. But nothing that you want to cry about. Man. Whew. Who are these people? So I'm going to park right here for a minute. I love Denver. You are you, I am me, together we are we, says Wobbly Boost. That's pretty cool, Wobbly Boost. Wrench looks good, Darlene, says cool accountability. Okay, how do I stay charged up with my phones and my batteries? They don't have any here. They have plugs all over. I can't remember the name of the building. They have another building that's, I know it by the posters that it has on it, right? It's kind of civic building too. And all up and down they've got plugs all by the trees and stuff, right? And the thing was that during the daytime, the thing that sucked was that during the daytime, where they were placed at, they were placed by places that didn't have not even a hand-sized piece of shade, right? So it was directly under the sun forever, so and there was no place to sit. So you can't leave your stuff charging and walk away, you know, and look at it from a shady spot, because somebody might just run up and snatch it and haul ass, you know. And I haven't done much video and stuff because I'm a little nervous. Like right now it's daytime and everything, but at the nighttime when I'm using my phone and I'm video or whatever, there's a lot of light in my face, right? It just shows that I have a phone. If they don't come running to you and be like, hey, you're gonna use your phone, man? Hey, you got a phone? Yeah, does that thing work? Just got connected. Can I use that phone a minute? You know, and all they want to do is call a dope man. I'm afraid, you know, I don't want to be robbed, right? I don't want to snatch, or I don't want to be a target, you know, showing all this shit and all these chargers and electronics and stuff. So there has to be like 2 of them at a time. And also the chargers that I had are the 1 amp chargers, right? It's not like those 3 amp chargers, the higher, faster, you know, fast charge ones. So it took forever. But right now I'm completely charged, everything. See how far I am on my phone to you. That's not too bad. I'm at 81 now. Oh no, I'm at 61. If you guys ever come to Denver and you look for a dispensary, you guys might want to check out Good Chemistry. First one I ever went to, and they are absolutely the best. Okay, so the population's starting to, seems like folks are like waking up or whatever, right? Moving around. A lot more heads out here, right? Moving around. Rough sleepers. I want to thank you guys. Yesterday, from the donations, I stopped and I ate at this place called Capital Pizza. I believe it's located on Colfax. And the best pizza I ever had in Denver. Holy smokes. Bruce is the name of the owner there. Great guy. And just absolutely delicious pizza. You won't go wrong. It's a New York style, thin type, right? Made in the delicious oven, right? It's just crispy on the bottom. Perfect cheese. Exactly what you're looking for in a pizza. It has a small pepperonis, right? Not them big nasty ones. It's got them small ones that when they cook them, they kind of curl a little bit and they burn around the edge. That's pizza. Observing paranoid people. Have always loved your name. Yeah, me too, Darlene. Fucking epic stoner name. No, not red chemistry, good chemistry. And it's got a little, the G is like that little G, like an old typewriter used to make. It has like a little circle with a little squiggly like this with a little circle under it. And then it's got like the little thingy from the medicine thing, you know how it has like a little bowl with a thing when you go to the pharmacist. It's kind of cool. Just look up good chemistry in Denver. The other ones that put out an ad and they don't even give you, you know, like what do you call that? Like coupons or whatever. They have the center page of the magazine. It just says good chemistry, and it'll show somebody tending a bud. The best of the best. I got a solar charger and very impressed. Yeah, those solar chargers are great, Ellie Quillen. Darling Marie, kisses, says observing paranoid people. Just Candace. Do cops still try and give you grief over weed? Here? No. The only time they give you grief here is, like, for example, if they bust you here smoking. So say, for example, you're out here homeless or whatever. You're here at the park and you're smoking some weed, and they smell it or they catch you. What happens is they come over and they give you a ticket, right, which is worth, I think, like $100. But to the guys here, they just sort of take that to the, you know, they give you an address and you go over there and you do like 4 or 5 hours community service and 6 hours community service, whatever, and you don't have to do the ticket. But of course, you know what it is, right? It's just free labor, slave labor, right? They catch guys out here all the time. People don't care. People here, they got a big bowl in their hand, right? Sitting at the bus bench. And I'm not just talking about like whatever homeless folks or whatever. No. I'm talking about regular folks, like on the way to work, you know, waiting for the bus. You'll see them go into their backpack and they pull out a canister and you know, they pack a bud and a beautiful bowl that they have, right? And they just, and it's all good. You know, everybody around here smells like they just blazed a big old blunt. Everywhere you go, everybody smells like weed. You guys can see it in my pigs video that I just made yesterday when I was around those state troopers when they were fakey caring for the medical needs of those guys that were drunk on the bench, they start commenting because we get blasted with like the smell, fresh green, right? And he's like, woo! And the guy goes, and then the one cop goes to the other guy, goes, I know that's you. It's like, come on, man, come clean. It's got to be you. Woo! He's like, da, da, da. He's like, oh yeah. And then the other cop's like, yeah, it's me. You got me. Yup. You know, like him being a smart ass. Oh, yep. Hey guys, when this stream ends, check out Darlene Marie's video. It's pretty exciting when we've made a video, right? We want everybody to see it, right? To watch our work. So go over there and check out Darlene Marie's video when this is over, or whenever you feel like it, and see what she did. I know I will when I end the stream. No pineapple, please. Yeah, you're thinking you weed back in your place, in your house and stuff, but when you come here, you're like, oh, I didn't know shit. Hi, I would like some, oh, are you talking flour? Would you like flour or concentrates? Perhaps a distillate? And you're like, huh? Bull Bears, $99 ounce specials. Look at Live Well in Trinidad, Colorado. Yeah, my buddy, First Amendment Strike Team, if you guys haven't checked him out, please go to his channel right now and go sub to his channel and tell him that the Liberty Freak sent you. I love that guy, right? Good friend and brother. He was one of the strongest supporters we had here in Colorado when he was here. He is from Trinidad, Colorado, and he owned them, and they ended up paying him several thousands of dollars. He sued them and won. Very strong. And he was a bud tender. I don't remember if it was Live Well, but I know that he was a bud tender at a dispensary there in Trinidad. Now he is living in Arizona full time. So he's over there with those other guys like El Charo and Catilla, and so go check them out. Go check out First Amendment Strike Team and sub to his channel. He's awesome. He's the real deal. Wobbly Boo says it's $400 an ounce here at Bull Bears. No, you can even get like smaller buds. They call it popcorn, but the little smaller buds and shake. You can get them as low as $60 an ounce, $50 an ounce. It's crazy, right? Because it's legal here, so now it's like regular commercial prices, not outlandish. Send all pineapple. Oh, pineapple pizza. That's what they were talking about. Pineapple. Looking well today. Thank you, Too Tall Rob. Yeah, I took some time yesterday, and I prayed a bunch yesterday for folks and wisdom, enlightenment, so that I can get that discernment, right, to see what's right and wrong in my life, and to be able to straighten it out, and to be a good example, to be a man that walks as I talk, right? Like I want to walk the walk, not just talk the talk. So, and I just don't feel any hopelessness, right? Like the response that I've gotten, and the response that I get from you guys, your words, your kindness, I don't feel hopeless, right? I don't feel hopeless. Everything that I feel that might be a negative is just more of a nuisance, right? Yeah, I wish it was 20, 25, so I didn't ache as bad sometimes. Or whatever, heat, right? I mean, the body, I know what AC feels like, right? So, it'd be nice to be sitting in AC or whatever, but, that's so minimal, right? I know that God's in charge of my life, so, and all I want to do is good. So any bad that comes my way is going to be some kind of a test, is what I believe, right? It's gonna be some kind of a test, you know, that God's letting happen to in my life, so that I can learn something out of it, right, and change, and you know, maybe benefit someone from it. So, you know, I actually, so if you think of it that way, then you're not really freaking out about that situation, right? You're actually almost welcoming it and asking for it to be, because you know that at the end, no matter what it felt like, it's going to be good, right? You're going to be different, right? You're going to feel awesome that something happened, you know, that you want to just get up and glorify God for it and tell other people about it, right? 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, see, now we have crossed the street, right? I crossed the street from, that's where I was at over there, right? Over there, it goes down into that well where I was at with all the gardens and shit, right? But this side over here, across the street, is state property, right? The rules over there were Denver Municipal Code on the signs, right? When you come over here, it becomes a state code, right? CRS. Colorado Revised Statute 18-9-117. Those of you who watch us know that see, state property and not allowed camping, sleeping, loitering, panhandling. That's the charge that they're charging Eric and Loma for recording. That's the one that they will arrest you for at the police department, right? But as you can see, that is actually a Colorado Revised Statute that is made for parks like this, right? Here we go. Why won't they just let them be, man? Just let them be. Just... Yep, move along. So yeah, see this little piece right here is a state park. So when they get crazy over there on that side and Denver wants to get stupid, in like in protests and stuff, what they do is they just haul ass across the street and come over here, and now Denver PD has no further jurisdiction. Look at this guy, can't even walk. Diabetic feet. So the last comment to him was, "We got to get you a new shirt." What a great comment that was. If he actually cared and gave a fuck, he would go buy a shirt and bring it to him, right? But this is the same fucking bullshit blue line entity that is charging my deaf friend Defend, right? After throwing him down the stairs, right? And then bringing up bullshit charges because a fucking snowflake tour guide was melting because she was actually being recorded up too close from a deaf guy who was trying to get close to listen to what she was saying, right? So so they go to the ADA coordinator. You guys can watch the video. They go to the ADA coordinator and ask where the ADA coordinator is. They have no idea, but they're actually standing in the ADA coordinator's office, right? So these fucktards can't even get a fake bullshit report right. It's kind of crazy. And it's kind of funny because, boy, they don't like to be told the truth, right? Like that, you know, they look embarrassing weighing 500 pounds in a uniform, right? Or, you know, all the atrocities and the bullshit corruption that they do. God, they don't like to hear that, right? They ignore that, and usually they do a psychopathic little giggle or laugh or tell you, "Have a nice day, sir. Have a nice day, sir." Right? So these guys are actually not very nice, okay? They actually abuse the disabled, and then they bring charges against them so that they don't get fucking hammered in federal court. But since we're so fucking awesome with our video cameras, right? We always capture the truth, and then all their smug attitudes end when you walk through the doors of a federal courthouse, right? It's funny, very fun. So you guys watched my video yesterday. You know, it looks like they're giving them medical help, but they just put them in a jail ambulance, right? And they send them to a jail cell to detox. Not to a hospital, they go to a jail cell, right? You know, these guys would probably charge me with some shit like harassment, following. I mean, boy, they're thinking of this shit, right? They're like, we spend a lot of time at the gun range, and I spend no time at the law library. You know, what kind of bullshit charges can we give a deaf, disabled guy with a dog after we threw him down the stairs? Because some bitch didn't like to be recorded, even though she's a tour guide for the facility, a government facility. You know, he gets arrested because he was recording her, trying to get closer because he's fucking deaf and can't hear her, and she melted like the snowflake that she is. So, you know, my ending statement to that would be no justice, no peace, motherfuck the police. Have a nice day, gentlemen. Don't change anybody's life. Get a career with honor and integrity. Happy fuck the cops day, everyone. There's another big fat piece of shit over there. So, I mean, hell, you know, I'm in the folder. First Amendment tards. You know, you got to get them First Amendment tards, right? Because, you know, those First Amendment retards, right? Because, you know, the First Amendment is retarded, you know, to state troopers. It's awesome. They swore an oath to retardation because they swore an oath to the Constitution, but, you know, they absolutely shit on it, so they consider it retarded. Literally, like in writing. Watch this. I don't know if you'll have a problem with me walking through the grass. So for those of you who don't know, I'm going to show you where Defend was pushed down the stairs. Right? Well, what they said, he threw himself down the stairs. Right? Just like Regan Benson threw herself through a double set of doors. Right? This would be another fat parasite from the same entity. This is the Capitol building. I think that's what it's called. Erected by the state of Colorado. So there's gonna be some weird sexual connotation to it. Fucking Masons. So it will be like right there, pretty much where that gentleman's standing right there, right? Just a little higher. They were coming out of these doors right there. He's coming through here. I can't remember if it was this set right here. I think it might have been here. But it was right here because it was next to this bronze railing. So shortly thereafter, they brought charges on Eric charges on defend. They went to great lengths to find out what defend's name was. They followed him out. They followed him to his vehicle. They got his vehicle's tag number. They went all out. They did all these bullshit statements, right? Simply for a deaf guy wanting to listen to the tour guide and asking where the ADA coordinator was, which they said they didn't know, even though they were standing in the ADA coordinator's office. Crazy. I mean, it's just like, you can't make this up. We tell these stories and people say, hey man, hey bruh, why are you so mad? That's why I'm mad, because they don't, like, the law doesn't apply to us, to them. You know, even for the smallest thing, they'll hammer us, right? Fucking, you'll be in the jail cell for burping wrong. You know, but them, they can get away with murder, they can get away with violating your civil rights, they can fucking, oh yeah. They can trespass you off a public sidewalk for what, because they don't like what you're saying, right? Not because you're a threat or violent or anything. So it's getting a lot more busy here, see? We're getting out and about now, right? Vacation's over. I've got about an hour and a half before the library opens, so I'm just hanging out with you guys, I guess, till then. Hey Jody Abbott, how are you? Hey Window Liquor, Too Tall Rob, My Nids. There you go. Got the little white walking man. And the cops love when I do these live streams, right? Because they always know where I'm at. It's okay. Happy Fuck the Cops Day. My Nids. This right here. If you guys ever come to Denver, Colorado, right, you're gonna see these red boxes that say Westward, right? Westward is the trendy local magazine here in Denver, and it tells you all the going-ons here, right? Like if there's an article about Eric, it would be in this magazine, right? So they're pretty much on the right side of this, I guess. See in the back, these are all the coupons, right? This one's actually the first one that I mentioned, good chemistry, is like a really high quality if you got the bread or whatever and all that. But this one's super high quality too, and this was actually my favorite. This is the one that I normally go to whenever I get a chance or whatever, right? But as you can see, it's pretty cheap, right? Like this right here is pretty cheap. In states, especially that are not legal, this right here will cost you about $50 to $70. That 1 gram like that. There's a big page too, right? A lot of medical, man, it's got to be like amazing for the people who have been like, who needed that CBD or whatever for their, for their medical needs. And you can come here and get it and not be afraid of being arrested. And you can have just a medicine, which, it's crazy. Even by, hold on, see, but that's what it's called. It's the Westward. Even by medical standards, I mean, I don't know. We all have our issues or whatever, but it's like, because somebody said that it was legal or illegal, 1, and 2, like for example, hydrocodone and Percocet is legal. So it's okay for the doctor to prescribe that to you, and for your pain or whatever, you know. But oh, you want CBD or THC, you know, to be able to do the same work from just a natural plant, which was created by God, and would give you the same effects without the addiction, without the, you know, all that other stuff, right? Without ruining your entire life, if not taking it away, right? So we have got to take away that, because you go to a dispensary to get your medicine instead. Yeah. Jeff was outside of corrections for the live stream. 1 and 2 audit. Cop shows started asking questions and then took him down. Phone dropped and turned live stream. Jeff who? I was gonna watch Plastic, but it's about voting. The only human activity that's more pointless than wanking or doing meth. Hey, good citizen News Ohio. How you doing? Hey, yeah, remember guys, whenever we're done here, let's go over to Darlene Marie's stream. Darlene Marie's channel, and check out her new video, huh? Hey guys, I think I'm just gonna let you go right now. So I'm gonna charge this phone a little bit with my full charges, right? And then I'm gonna go get some coffee. I kind of hang out there, and actually I gotta do maybe some emails and shit that I gotta catch up with, right? So I love you all very much. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for supporting me and being my family. You guys are awesome. Liberty Freak TV out.